While we're on the media, I thought you might want to see some of the heavy issues that were put to the Prime Minister on the campaign trail today. One of them related to his rugby league team.
Prime Minister, have you spoken to Premier Minns about getting the Rabbitohs into Allianz Stadium?
I think Premier Minns is very aware of my view. You have this stadium there that half the time is left empty. It should be used, and taxpayers deserve to get maximum use for the taxes that they've paid.
Yeah, and then in the middle of this election campaign, can you believe it, we heard about his local golf course.
Considering you stepped in to help save Marrickville Golf Course, keep that 18 holes, do you think that Moore Park Golf Course should remain 18 holes?
Royal Marrickville Golf Course, par 62, 18 holes, will be there for as long as I'm the local member and as long as there's a Labor-controlled local council. It is a multi-purpose facility. Not only do people play golf, there's at the risk here of really going down a cavoodle hole. Lewis the cavoodle holds his birthday parties there every year on the first green and fairway.
I remind you, this bloke is the Prime Minister of a significant nation. He was also asked about a Vegemite ban for an Aussie cafe in Canada.
What's your message to Canada and this Aussie cafe owner?
I stand with the Aussie cafe owner. I can confirm here today that I am pro-Vegemite, and indeed I actually put a lot of Vegemite on my toast when I ate bread.
Yeah, that's news you can use, isn't it? But even when there was a serious question put to him, this was about his apparent hubris, because he said in a podcast that he's talking about a third term. He's talking about campaigning for a third term when he hasn't even won a second term yet. Well, even when he was asked about this, he diverted again just to froth and bubble.
Why not just commit to 4 or 5, beat Hawke's record?
I have a bit of a tradition of watching a Star Wars movie on May the 4th because I quite appreciate the sense of history there, and I'm an old Star Wars guy. To get that out of the way, the first 3 movies are the best.
What a rioting time it must be at the Lodge. The Prime Minister even waxed lyrical about how he apparently uses a gender quota system at these media conferences.
I do a gender thing.
Sure.
Are you letting me go? Okay.
I've been doing it for 3 years. I go boy, girl, boy, girl.
Do you really?
Yeah. Have you just... Everyone else has noticed in the gallery. Because otherwise, what happens, you might have noticed, is that it's the blokes who yell out first. So I, as a commitment to equity, something that has been noticed by many of your colleagues, I've done that for 3 years and I'll continue to do it.
Oh, those poor little shrinking violets like, I don't know, Lee Sales and Sam Maiden, they really need some help from their Prime Minister, don't they? How condescending. And a little presumptuous for a member of the socialist left, I would suggest, judging who is male or female without even asking first how they choose to identify. Now, we'd be happy to have the Prime Minister back here anytime for an interview about none of that, of course.